Hey guys, Allie here. Welcome to episode 46 of Controller Nation Weekly for the week of June 10th. There'll be gaming news to talk about, so let's get to it. Apple announced at WWDC that Game Center will be coming to Mac in Mountain Lion, the new version of OS X, which should launch sometime in July and will allow the sharing of scores and games between platforms. Diablo 3's auction house is finally live, so those looking to spend some real-world cash in Diablo 3 can now do so. Because I have money to burn. No, I don't. Pay me? Looks like those who have or are serving in the armed forces will be able to snag a military-only edition of Medal of Honor Warfighter. The special edition includes everything the limited edition has, plus some additional in-game bonuses, and is available exclusively via the GovX website. An interesting title showed up on Australia's rating board, a movie tie-in for the upcoming Expendables 2, aptly titled, wait for it, The Expendables 2 video game. All that is known is it is being made by Ubisoft and that it will have strong violence. No shit. Nothing on platform or release date. The guys at Naughty Dog have pushed the release date of Last of Us from late 2012, early 2013 to just 2013. So if you were hoping to get your hands on it anytime this year, that isn't going to happen. Last week, we reported that the Wii U will support 2 gamepads. While this is still true, no titles at launch will actually utilize 2 gamepads. So while it can use 2 gamepads, it's up to the game designers to create a use for 2. For all of you Phantasy Star Universe for the Xbox 360 fans out there, you have until September 7th to make use of the online play, as Sega will be shutting down the servers. That's just for online. You can still get your fill in the single player. Microsoft will not be attending the Tokyo Game Show as they have an event lined up for themselves later this year in Japan. But while they're backing out of TGS, they're also not going to Gamescom. But in this case, they won't be the only ones missing, as Nintendo is also not going to attend. Civ 5 is the latest game to be incorporated into the Steam Workshop. If you haven't checked it lately, Skyrim, Portal 2, and Team Fortress 2 have been accompanied with Dungeons of Dreadmore, Naval War, Arctic Circle, and DOTA 2, which is currently in a closed beta that you can sign up for by filling out the survey linked on its Steam page. Bad news for European players of League of Legends, as their accounts have been hacked. No financial info has been stolen, but it is recommended to change your password ASAP. Now for job losses. In the fallout of Silicon Knights losing their lawsuit against Epic, they have had to shed some jobs. After its previous losses last November, the studio now sits at 40 employees. Continuing the bad news, Slant 6, the studio behind Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, has had to put a quarter of their staff on either temporary leave or give them severance packages, while the studio is looking for a new project. After 13 weeks, those temporarily laid off won't be temporary anymore as it becomes permanent. As always, our hearts go out to those who have been affected by these layoffs, and we wish you all the best on any future endeavors. So that'll do it for this episode. Get social with our Facebook and Twitter. And we'll see you here again next week. And the next, and the next, and the next. Take off your clothes, slip into something comfortable. You can edit that out.